Good Wednesday. Happy hump day, everybody. Halfway through this week, it is brutal outside. Had to take the garbage out this morning. The wind is howling. It's like 30 something degrees. I don't remember looking. 31. 31 and windy. Ugh. And I'm just packing up and getting ready to get out of the house. Taking another bowl of chili for lunch and whatever milk I have left. Because I'm still getting indigestion from yesterday's. It appears that the snow has decided to start early today. Some flurries falling already. Like I said yesterday, we're supposed to get snow yesterday, today, and I think tomorrow yet. Not much of an accumulation, but just have to wait and see on that. Well, hello there, guys. It has been another one of those wish I could make it snow day, and it's just not happening. It has been trying again all day, but even sadder than yesterday. It's like just flurries are just like falling here and there. It's really sad. Oh, but half the day is done. And not a good day for the mill. Not a good day at all. Sales was very, very frustrated this morning. And then they were doing drug testing for all the crane and forklift operators, which I guess there were 90 physicals that had to be done over the last... Oh, was that an accident? Nope, just people meeting at an intersection. Yeah, so actually right now I think it's the most snowflakes I've seen fall all day. Yeah, so we had a really poor performance today too. We actually had to shove part of the rolling to another day in the middle of another rolling next week. It's just, But anyway, they were doing physicals in one conference. They were using a conference room, one of the bathrooms, and 2 offices to do physicals. And then leadership had a 2-hour meeting, so the whole day was just screwed up. I just hope things are more normal tonight. Get through this night. Because I really want my bed. I don't know. I'm just... I did that exercise playing basketball the other day. I'm regretting it. I wish I could just get back out there and do some more, but my hip has been out of place now. Like I said the other day, my feet, my legs are hurting, which is good. And of course the weather's crap too. But I do want to do that more often. Get outside, just shoot some hoops, get outside and move around. And gradually I'll start to feel better. Just need to do it more often, and I can't really do it 11 o'clock at night. I don't even know if you guys can see the small amount of snowflakes that are falling. Depends which direction you're going. The wind's blowing up pretty hard. We got an idiot truck driver out there. I'm wondering if he's not going to try to burn out when he comes around the corner. Looks like he's behaving so far. We just had a nice little snow squall, but it stopped already. Well, the roads look a little treacherous. Road crews have been out. Crap. 22 degrees out, guys. Yeah. One of the third shifts came in and told me that Williamsport got nothing. They're not kidding. Williamsport didn't get anything. No trace of snow here at all. Alrighty, guys. Well, I am home. I'm doing double screen for a reason. Michael from Simply Your Device asked me this morning on Facebook Messenger how long I've had my MacBook and what I have and why, pros and cons. This is, I believe, a November 12, but I didn't get it till 13. MacBook Pro 15-inch Retina. fully maxed out. 1 terabyte hard drive, 16 gigabytes of RAM. I even have the CD-ROM for it. Somewhere, I used to have the mouse. I have a feeling that somebody else has my mouse. I never really liked it. Personally, this is the first trackpad in my life that I like. And I mentioned this in my my story vlog on Saturday, that basically this was like my dream laptop after seeing Charles use them on CTFXE for so long. I actually, for a while there, actually had a newer model than him. I can go, as I'm doing things tonight for editing, I'll actually go over one of the things I love about the simplicity of importing. Obviously, I use wireless connection with an app called PhotoSync. Both the iPhone and the Android have it. iPhone, you have to pay for the app, but for the PC and for the Mac versions, it is free. Little thing I have down on my bar there that I have it automatically turn on when I log in. For a while there, I'd have to go in, click on it, and then I realized that, hey, I can turn you in on in startup. So basically, once it imports all the footage, I drag everything still into iPhoto. All video goes into iPhoto because iPhoto allows you to drag and drop into Final Cut. It just makes life simpler, because if I use the GoPro, if I use my iPhone, and if I use the Samsung, or if I use any of the 2 Sonys I have, I can throw everything into iPhoto, and it timestamps it in sequence. Okay, every once in a while there is a little glitch. I know the other day when I was shooting hoops with the basketball on the GoPro, my clip when I came in the house afterwards somehow ended up in front of the last clip of GoPro. Not that big of a deal. One clip out of line, you can adjust really quick. Mainly what I use this thing for is editing. Obviously, it is a full function computer. If I could get Windows 10 on Parallels to read my CD-ROM, I would be happy to play my NASCAR game on this. Yes, I do have Windows Parallels on this, upgraded to Windows 10, and my computer is not charging all of a sudden. Anywho, I did actually order a new charger. Green. Why you? Oh, it is 100%. So yeah, it's the simplicity. I had Dells, I've had Compacts. I did a wedding for a coworker at Walmart on my Dell. I don't even remember. I think I used the Photo Suite video editing. It was a pain in the ass. Obviously, a wedding is a lot longer video. I could do that video on here in a quarter of the time. It was just very, very confusing to use. I use the shortcuts for this thing all the time, the Command B for cutting footage. If you guys would like to have seen me edit my story video, the I've mentioned this, were ridiculous. I'm kidding you not. If I didn't take out 500 and I've realized how many times I say so, I don't pay attention close enough. Like I've said in the past too, this is a vlog. This is my life. I'm not going to change how I speak. I probably don't speak like that in person. There you go. But anyway, I'm going to cut this clip off. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a second with, once everything is imported, how I can just, drag it down into, and I'm running out of time, into iPhoto, and then from iPhoto, what I do is close everything out, and then reopen everything and slide it into the timeline. Alright, everything is sent over from the phone. Like I said, it's basically just select all my clips, drop them down in here into iPhoto, let them import. The only downside to the way I do it is I have to delete that folder then. No big deal. The one thing I've learned is I actually have the phone got its own folder over here, which it creates by itself with the app. And if I had any other clips from, say I did like a time lapse or stuff like that, if I were to go in here, it'll actually give me the different folders to pick from. Now on this one, I can't speak for other vloggers. I don't know if anybody else does it. Basically, I have one template that has my outro and my intro already in there. So what I'll do is I'll pick a clip to use for the end slate and shrink it down, delete everything else out, and then import all the new footage into the same timeline. So I just basically override the same timeline every day. Alright, so I got my unclip all set up. Open my iPhotos. Grab the very first clip from today. Drop it into the timeline at the beginning of before the intro. Some of this might be just self-explanatory, I'm not sure. I'm just trying to help out whoever might be interested. Sorry. Need to hit the command key. Grab the balance of the videos. Drop it in behind the intro. And it looks like I have... Huh. Well, that didn't go where it's supposed to. Looks like it got hung up on the... Now the fun part is getting it lined in. It should be right. Yeah, and it looks like it's lined up in the right box. And voila! Now I just let the thing do its little processing there. It's at 17%. If as long as I leave it alone, it'll work. Once it says 100, I can start chopping up the video. Alrighty guys, well I'm just finishing up editing. Thank you very much for watching today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Michael, I hope that answered your questions. I know we talked about it this morning as well. If you have any more questions related to how I edit, anything I use, or any questions in general beyond the video I posted Saturday, please feel free to ask with the hashtag CWVQA, and I'll be more than happy to answer the questions in the vlog. And I will see you guys tomorrow as always. So have yourselves a great night. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We'd like to get to 100 subscribers by next week, late next week for New York. And thumb up if you like today's video. Good night. There you go. Hold me close and catch your breath now. It's snowing. 'Cause I feel alive. It's been doing this for a little bit. I feel